everybody. It's my bestie Bree and me. So we are here doing our book club sprints in the middle of Summerween, and I think we have a good book for it anyways, because we're going to be reading Dead Emma.
So pretty. It's so pretty.
I really hope that people like this book, because I don't know what it's about other than like the synopsis, but it's hopefully a good time. All I know is that it's horror.
Well, you know a little more than that.
Well, yeah. Okay, so I'll give you the little brief rundown on this book. So it is Emma in the middle here. I'm uncertain if this is her stepbrother or her ex-boyfriend. And if, I don't know which one is her ex and her stepboyfriend. Wait, her ex and her
stepboyfriend.
Her stepboyfriend. So Emma is dead, and her stepbrother Max, he's the one who I guess is like taking care of her, and he gives her body parts to eat. Am I selling it? Oh my gosh.
These are the books you pick, like literally.
So he gives her some body parts to eat, but then he goes away for a couple of months, and so she's forced to eat frozen body parts. And he comes back after a couple months, and he's like all up in her business. And she's like, what the heck? Don't like this. She's a little frustrated, but she's also kind of turned on at the same time. And she's battling these feelings of, why am I attracted to my stepbrother? Because I also have feelings for my ex-boyfriend, who's also dead. So it's a paranormal romance horror.
Is it technically Why Choose?
I don't know, actually. I have no idea if it's a love triangle or if it's poly. I have no idea. But I will read the content warnings for you all. Basic horror tropes will apply, so it includes death, gore, and violence. We have body horror, cannibalism, death of a parent, degradation, experimentation on children, which I don't know what that means. But I don't think it's bad, because Sylvia Morrow doesn't write bad, if that makes sense. She doesn't write essay or anything like that. Explicit sex scenes, which may contain dubious consent, pain and injury, step siblings, choking, and others. Self-harm and vor. So I really don't know what to expect.
I mean, it's short, though. It can't be that. I say that.
It's not working for Kim. And I think I turned off Jeslyn from reading it.
Wait, Kim? Kimberly?
Mm-hmm,
Kimberly reads, why War and Peace? Why? Is that because it's so long, or have you actually read it and you're trying to get Vanessa to read it?
Oh my goodness.
I probably will never read that book.
I probably would never read that book. But I may not be good at selling books to you guys. Oh, why would you want to make me unhappy?
Because it's massive and it seems like it would make us unhappy. You guys are so mean.
Yes, War and Peace is over 1,000 pages, but you know it's also over 1,000 pages? The book that Brie picked for both September and October.
Completely different.
If you don't know what she picked for both of those months, because she got to, September's her birthday month, and then October was her pick as well. She picked Alchemized. Alchemize?
Yes, I'm so excited.
And that one is, let me see how long it is. I wrote it in the thingy. It is
It's kind of long.
kind of long. It's over 1,000 pages, and it comes out on September 23rd by Senlin Yu.
Yeah.
And it's like a fanfic.
Okay, yes. It is. Well, it's based off of her Hermione fanfic, which I'm sure you guys have heard of. It's called Manacled.
This is the person who wrote Manacled. I thought it was who wrote Manacled? This person?
Yes. I'm gonna butcher the name, but yes.
I didn't know who wrote it.
Yeah, that's the whole that's why it's so exciting that it's coming out. But because it's not considered fanfic anymore, because it's being traditionally published, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of differences, so she's not sued.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be great. I agree, Kristen. September is the best birthday month. 100,000%.
Hold on one sec. I need to switch to my hotspot because apparently now my laptop can't handle me being on the freaking internet.
Your technology hates me.
It hates Katie too. Hold on. Just keep talking to the people.
Yes, Jackie, September is the best. Welcome to the club. Oh, that's cute. It paused on Vanessa smiling, going like this. That's adorable. Wait, let me take a picture. Wait, don't move.
All right, wait. Work.
Oh, did I get it?
You were trying to do the same thing Katie was doing.
It's so cute. Look at you. You're actually adorable.
Oh my gosh. Katie tried to do the same thing.
Oh, you're adorable. I'm sending you this picture. It's so fucking cute.
No.
It's adorable.
Actually thought this happened when I was asleep, and it turns out I'm right on time. Well, welcome, Jeslyn.
Hey.
Hey, Shauna.
Hello.
Hey, Nicole, reading Immaculate Conception. Hi, Sarah. I'm going to be reading a little bit of The Stars Are Dying this evening. Nice. Just got home from the bookstore. What'd you get, Sarah? Hi, Amanda. Hi, Jill. Hi, Jackie. I'm getting dinner, and then I'll be reading Perks of Being a Wallflower. Jeslyn is reading Bat Eater and Other Names for Corzeng by Kylie Lee Baker. I want to read this book. I have it on hold.
Oh, I want to read this too. This was an aardvark pick, right? Yes.
I think so, actually, yeah.
I want to read that.
Not sure what I'm going to be reading, but I'm leaning towards Sable Peak by Devney Perry. Yes, and this is a good reminder, too, that even though it's our book club sprints, it's also you can come read whatever you want. You can read for Summerween, which that's what I'm doing, because Dead Emma is on my list for, I forgot what prompt I was using it for already. Horror or thriller book. Hello, Ashley. Starting Dead Emma tonight. All right, so we at least got one other person.
I love Makeup Food Junkie, whatever the rest of it was. Makeup Food Junkie loves books. Me too. Literally same.
So we got Ashley joining us. We have Amanda joining us. Hi, Tennille. Kristen is not joining us for this. I have 5 NetGalley books, and Vanessa said you have a problem. That's because she told me I got approved for another one, and I was like, "Oh, you better slow down. They're just gonna keep coming in."
You don't have a problem yet.
I might start Dead Emma, actually. Okay, so that's potentially 3.
Do it.
I won't be reading Scary Things. I'll be reading Silverborn instead. Nevermore, book 4. That's A-okay. Vanessa comes on my channel and harasses me. This is payback.
Okay, that's fair.
Do I?
Yeah.
I show love. I have a master's in English literature, and I will never read War and Peace.
See, that's truly saying something there.
And this was Bree. You said, hey, at least it's a little more interesting for Alchemized.
It is.
Kristen also has a September birthday. Another September baby.
Did you miss all of this?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, yes, September Club.
Yeah, and then I cut out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing Summerween because I'm working on the Tandem Read for A Throne of Glass. Seems to be taking me forever. Well, those are some big books.
Listen, this is the only acceptable answer of not doing Summerween.
Hi, Paula. How's everyone's Summerween? So far, so good.
Mine just started. You guys haven't read a single book this month yet.
Hopefully, she reads Dead Emma. It's short.
I am. I just downloaded it. Also, have you heard of A Sunny Angel?
Have I heard of A Sunny Angel?
Yes.
No.
You know what that is? Those little dolls.
No.
Okay, I have one. I put it on my Kindle. Look how cute that is.
Aww.
But the back, it's naked. And I don't know how I feel about that. It's a naked baby.
It's like
Tushy
a cherub.
Tushy is like actually really cute though, like a little baby Tushy. Anyways.
It was a perfect pause.
It really was.
I'm glad it wasn't something like.
Wait, do it again. No, just kidding.
Thanks. I was like, what is in the background of my...
I'm actually wondering that too. It looks like a burrito.
It's someone holding a bunch of books. It's page from pages. To me, I was like, am I looking at medical stuff? Like, what was I looking at?
With you, who knows?
My YouTube sometimes, I'm like, I don't know. I don't like that there's this, but don't show me this. Not interested.
Guys, what would we pay to look at Vanessa's search history?
What is my search history?
I'd literally probably pay like $50 just to see.
Not that interesting. All right, my search history. Let's see. NetGalley.
Oh my god.
Then we have the HOA app. I was looking on there. Oh, because sometimes there is some drama in my community. Like, I logged on today and there was somebody from May who was commenting about the children in the neighborhood being like just straight up demons, like terrorizing the neighborhood. There's like especially one alleyway that like 10 kids go play like soccer. They ride their bikes in. And I'm like, there's literally a whole ass field on the other side of those buildings. Like, what are y'all doing? So apparently this person was really pissed because the kids were kicking the ball and hitting his car multiple times. So rightfully so, he was mad. But then he like went down this rabbit hole of where are their parents? They must be doing illegal activities. And I'm like, they could just be not supervising their children. They're not necessarily, doing illegal things. And then people were fighting in the comments and I'm like, y'all, what are y'all doing?
It's crazy.
And then I guess it got like pushed to the top of the forum because somebody commented today or yesterday and they were like, yeah, those kids are annoying. I was like, okay. So they were like trying to bring back the drama.
Wow. And people have nothing better to do.
No, they don't. And I get it. Like, I see both sides where it's like they're just kids trying to be kids. And at the same time, I agree, like, there does need to be a little bit of parental supervision. Like, go out there in the big field and play, or take your kids to a park. Like, they clearly need that outlet. But, like, you can't be just kicking balls in alleyways where a bunch of people's cars are. You could, like, damage property,
Yeah.
Anyways. Hi, Liz. I got Overgrowth by Myra Grant. I hope it's good. It's so hot now. I'm drinking a Smirnoff Ice. Oh, nice.
Ooh, Sarah.
I'm going to be doing round 2 of annotating a second copy of We Used to Live Here. Amy convinced me to do a part 2 video. So Kim actually has a deep dive video, and I want to say it's like, is it a couple hours long? It's really long. Of just like going into this book. So if you have time and you want to watch it, you definitely should watch it. And I believe the author had like reposted it or something. I'm reading a cozy mystery, Murder on the Half Shelf by Lorna Barrett. Murder on the Half Shelf.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out where I knew Mira Grant from. So I was looking at my bookshelf. It's Into the Drowning Deep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Technically, it's only 4. There's a matching audiobook and ebook, so get to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Happy World Chocolate Day!
Oh, say less.
Wait, I think I have to show you this. So I think it's also like Fried Chicken Day or something. Maybe this was yesterday, but I saw this pop up today. So somebody posted this and I said, I have to read this.
Hot fresh.
Y'all see that? What really got me was, okay, it's only 48 pages, but it says cluck, cluck, feather effers. And if you watched my 1-star book reading 1-star books or whatever, there was a cluck, cluck in there that Kim knows all about because Kim chose the book for me. And I was like, I have to read this book just because of the cluck, cluck.
Your reading history is something else, Vanessa. Truly. Nothing is sacred anymore. Truly.
I went to Monster Erotica and I came out a different person, okay? This is what happens when you leave me alone.
You guys.
Child.
Oh my god.
I get flagged for the top. Yeah, with the baby bums.
Oh my gosh. If they flag for that and not the other unhinged shit that we talk about, I would be very shocked.
Hi, Atia. How are you? I don't need to see the search history. She tells me everything on Discord. Yeah, that's true. I traumatized Kristen. The Nextdoor app is so dramatic for no reason. Yeah, I don't have Nextdoor, but I have something.
I don't do any of those. I just mind my business.
They're probably the same people complaining that kids never go outside. True. I understand why the original poster got mad, but they didn't need to escalate that situation. Oh, and they also posted videos of the kids. Like, it was like 4 different videos, and they're like, I will be posting every day. And I was like, okay.
It's too much. If you have that big of an issue, you need to call, like, the non-emergency police line or something.
And he said, oh, that is exactly what I did. And somebody said, like, dude, you need to chill. And they quoted some religious person, I don't know who, but they said, like, just live a happy life or whatever. And the guy was like, yeah, when I take these people to court is when I will live a happy life. And I was like, damn.
Why are you so miserable, sir?
Jeez. I don't care what kids do unless it's near my shit. We had kids that used to come into our yard at our old house, and if anything had happened to them, we'd be liable. Yeah. Myra Grant's also Shannon McGuire. Shannon McGuire? Mm-hmm. For anyone who didn't know, I think I was the last to find out. I just can't read right now.
That's okay.
Hi, Claire. Reading Broken Bonds by Jay Bree. Click's traumatizing. Yes, I will do that. Shapes aren't even safe. Did I show you this book, Bree?
Literally nothing is safe. I like that book. That's pretty.
The back. This is so weird, but
so hot.
So it's apparently this girl who, it's kind of like, Cinderella. She turns back into, do you hear that?
What?
The high-pitched whistle? Okay. It's kind of like Cinderella, where she turns back into her carriage turns back into a pumpkin, and she, her dress, goes back to her rags or whatever she was wearing. Well, she turns into a triangle at like midnight or whatever. This is one of the overlays. I can't show a certain thing.
Oh my God, stop it right now. What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell?
By the way, you should be 18 and up to be on my stream. I think this is actually a male, female, male story too. I'm reading But Not Too Bold by Hache Pueyo, a sapphic monster romance novella.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Why a triangle? Like, that's gonna hurt. I don't care where that's going, it's gonna hurt. Like, why can't we do like a shit? I don't know. I mean, what would not hurt?
Probably been done.
But like, where are you putting? I don't know.
Girl, I don't know.
Because even like butt plugs are not triangular.
You know
what?
We
mentioned you have to be 18 or older to be on these.
He's not touching her. He's just looking. He's standing there.
Honestly, it kind of looked like he was peeing inside of the triangle.
I'll take a picture and send it to you, but I can't show it on screen because it's very.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Just send it to you now before.
But I saw some yellow in there.
Maybe yeah. Oh, I see what you're. I think it's just supposed to be like a shine from the triangle.
Rihanna said it best, girlfriend. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a triangle.
Why do I watch these? Because you love me.
Why do I join these? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hi, Carla. I'm about to start a cozy mystery called Murder in an Irish Village.
Jesus! Holy fuck!
We could try getting a hobby.
So large! For what?
Mm-hmm.
For what? Wow, okay. Interesting.
Touching some grass. Old man yells at cloud. I'm sorry, Kristen. I'm traumatizing you.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you think that guys see the fanfic pictures that we like for example, like this, and then feel bad? Just curious.
I mean, if theirs is smaller than that, yeah.
I'm gonna go with like 80% is probably smaller.
Like, how
for that size of a man?
He looks like a short king. But maybe the triangle is just tall. I don't know.
Jesslyn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's what happens when we do later sprints. We get kind of unhinged.
No, this is all the time. Let's be so for real.
You just have to watch it back, Jesslyn. Sorry. We'll probably be reading Bury Our Bones this evening. I'm excited to read this book. That one seems really interesting. I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure.
There's I think this is cute. There's like, this is at the top. Like, what is this called? A protractor? A ruler? I don't think it's a protractor.
No. What is that?
It's a triangle. Well, one of the characters in here is named Trig. And then one of them is Cliff, and he's a geologist. And the girl, her name is Crystal. So it's very like rock themed and math themed. Hey, Courtney, just got home from the library with the little guy. He only checked out 23 books this time. So cute. Gonna read The Bombshell Effect by Carla Sorensen after dinner in bed. It's a single dad football romance. Cute. I can see why you two are friends. Love it.
Oh my god. You should see this in person.
So, ooh, this is perfect timing because we're in the middle of Halloween sprints, and there's lore behind how we met.
Yeah, she had a stroller.
So 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure it was only 2 years ago.
No, bitch, it was 3 now.
It's 3 now?
It's 3 now. We've been
Okay.
friends for 3 years now.
Dang, time flies.
I know.
So 3 years ago then at this point, I was doing sprints just like this. They were a little less cool.
Cool. They were less unhinged. She was very professional.
If you go back and look, oh my gosh, it is. I watched an older video of mine today and I was like, dang, it was rough. But so back in the day when I was first starting out, this girl just rolls up into my channel and she's talking to me and I liked her. Is this girl on screen? And
you liked me? You didn't tell me you liked me. I wouldn't have got married. Damn, we could have had a whole romance. What are you talking about?
We found out like we had some very similar things in common, and like I think we wanted a buddy read a book, and that's why you messaged me or something, or I messaged you.
Mm-hmm.
And we started talking, and we were just like, we were talking like,
yeah, we would nonstop talk back when I actually like could handle Discord.
But like we found out we had like a lot of similarities. Like we grew up in the same state. We we're interested in some of the same things, like hobbies outside of reading. And I was like, dang, this is like my female soulmate over here.
Still am, bitches.
Yeah, she's still around.
I'm around. I am. I know I haven't been on YouTube in a hot minute, but you know what? Shit happens.
That's okay. We're still really good friends. The bestest. So we met like on Summerween. So that's why I feel like every time Summerween rolls around, it's just like a special time for me. I get like so emotional because like it's crazy to be like, dang, I met one of my best friends in the world through the freaking internet.
I know, it's so weird.
Like if she never came to my page and commented, I wouldn't know who she is.
And you know, I didn't even know what sprints like were. I was literally watching like ambiances when I would read back then. I still do, but like then I was like, you know what? I was on Gabby because Gabby made Summerween. I was on her page and then I saw her doing Summerween sprints and I was like, oh, let me look some up because she wasn't sprinting. I was like, let me look some up and I found you. And I was like, oh, cool. Like I'll watch hers. And then it took me a couple times and then I started typing and then we became, the rest is history.
So going on 3 years here. And then the very first time that we met in person, we met at a pumpkin patch in like, was it September? It was like the end of September, I think, right?
It was something like that.
And it was still hot. And we were down in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
But my other best friend, Sarah, I was staying at her house because I was there like not watching, but I was there because she like had just had a baby that year. And so I kept coming back to like help out and just to see my friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, oh, like, can we, like, do you mind going to this pumpkin patch thing and like come with me to meet Bree, like make sure she's not going to kill me or something? Like, so we roll up to this parking lot for the pumpkin patch and her baby is still in a stroller. So Bree parks, we park, we get out the car and I'm texting her. And instead of being like, I'm here, where are you? I'm like, we have a stroller.
Like, cool, great. Where are you?
It was so
No. You know what, though? I miss Sarah. Like, I really like hanging out with her. Last time we hung out, it was a little cray-cray for your birthday. But, like, I feel like the three of us is just, like, honestly, the best freaking time. I know that Kyle hates all of us when we're together, but it's so fun. It's so fun.
I think it's the idea that he can't be in his routine of, like, just being naked and playing video games.
That's fair.
Y'all are gonna start to think I live with a nudist.
I mean, you both are kind of nudists.
I
But
mean,
you
like,
can be because you have nobody. Like,
that's
you have
true.
nobody there to judge you except for Daisy. But like,
She can't say nothing.
yeah, I can't walk around my house butt ass naked because that I'm pretty sure is child abuse. So
Yeah, but like because we don't have kids, you know, we just kind of walk around the house in our underwear.
and
You
you
know,
don't have any like nosy neighbors that are like,
no,
like
we can draw the blinds down. Like it's just free. Like I don't always want to wear clothes, okay, especially in the summer because it's so hot.
oh,
Just
Lord,
like telling all.
the whole ass internet.
It's called Love Triangle, also by Sylvia Morrow, who we're reading this book by tonight. Dead Emma. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? Cool. AKA, I could listen to them with my window open.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Are you okay?
No,
Did you have a Smirnoff Ice too?
I did not.
Vanessa drinks one drink and is done.
But you have to remember, I had a procedure that literally made my stomach half the size.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is funny though.
You go into Vanessa's DMs once, and then she never shuts up.
She just has a lot of love to give.
I do. Hi, Julie. Not reading, but need to get some stuff done tonight. The to-do list is long. And then, yeah, Realmathon is... Well, I feel like I met you, like, before Realmathon, Kristen. So, like, it's where we became frenemies. We were on opposing teams.
Mm.
Yeah, we met before because, get a clue. We were also on opposing teams.
Mm.
So...
Yo, get a clue is crazy.
It was crazy. So sweet. Honestly, it's crazy how one interaction can change the direction of your life. It's legit how I feel when I got to the book community on Discord.
It really is.
I don't even remember how I stumbled across BookTube. Like, it wasn't that long ago for me. I know a lot of people talk about, I've been on BookTube since like 2020, and I'm like, I have not been around that long. But like, I don't know what I typed into YouTube one day to magically get. I know it started off with...
Was it like a book review, maybe?
I don't remember, to be honest. I just know that Destiny Sidwell is what popped up on my feed, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, I'll watch her stuff. And, like, I mean, it was okay. Like, I was just trying to figure out what I liked reading. I was just getting back into reading. Maybe it was, like, a book that I read at the time that I was like, oh, I want to see what other people are saying about this. And maybe that's how I stumbled across it, but I could not tell you.
Yeah, I know mine was Katie Coulson.
And
it was with book hauls, like book buying vlogs and stuff with her.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's crazy.
Then it spiraled.
Alyssa has 3 cards pulled for Tarot Readathon and wants to pull more, but I need to finish the 3 I have. You could do your daily pull. Don't forget about that. Those are fun. Hey, Kathy. Finished Ender's Game last night, and I'm in a reading slump, taking a break tonight and working instead. Maybe Sudoku, too. That's very nice. Your past lives being cool compared to whatever these are. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my streams before were definitely not unhinged.
No, not at all.
It wasn't until I met Bree that we started becoming unhinged. When it's just me and Bree, that we became unhinged together. Because pretty much like all of last year, we had like monthly smut weekends, which I missed.
Yeah, that they were really fun, but oh my god,
they were hilarious. Like, oh my gosh, they're such a vibe. We need to bring them back.
Yes.
Laura, hi. How are you? I know. I feel like I never stream with Laura streaming anymore.
I miss you, Laura. I need to jump on your streams occasionally.
I think she's streaming right now.
Oh, shut up. I'll join at our break or our reading sprint if we ever make it there.
You got her on Discord to send her a meme of SpongeBob catching jellyfish, and now I tell her my every waking thought. It's okay. The plums were just vibing. They were not trash talking. Yeah, and then I started trash talking, I think. I think it was because my sprints or something, like my titles, they kept shit talking people. Like I was like, oh, I think it was Miss Scarlet that
Oh yeah.
Kniving Miss Scarlet or whatever. Some weird titles. For me, I stumbled across BookTube when YouTube recommended me with Cindy's reviews about SJM.
Oh, nice.
I really wish I could find out how I got into BookTube. Mine was Jordaline.
You probably could. You just have to go back way.
Mm-hmm.
The books.
I looked up the Hunger Games book review in spring 2012. Wow.
That's a good one.
You'll be pleased to know oh my gosh, she bought Project Hail Mary and then gonna start it when I finish The Martian. Laura, I'm telling you, I absolutely think that you will love Project Hail Mary.
I hated that book.
No! I was like, wait, please don't tell me you read it.
I told you I read it last year. I did not like that book at all.
But Laura also is into space, so I think that Laura will like this book.
But a lot of people, I'm very much in the minority. Very much so. The only saving grace for that book was the little... Huh?
Have you seen the trailer for the movie?
Yes. I think I'll like the movie. I loved The Martian, and I loved the movie for The Martian. But...
oh my gosh.
It's okay.
So yes, we met during Clue because you were being recruited to the Stingers during and then became frenemies due to Ramathon Kaka.
Oh my god.
Random. Okay, so you know how a grouping of crows is called a murder?
Mm-hmm.
I found out today that a group of hippos is called a boat.
A boat?
A boat.
That's random.
Do you girls have tarot cards? Yes.
No, I don't, but I just got my tarot read by my coworker. She's super into tarot and stuff, and dude, it was so interesting.
Look at these. I have Teddy tarot. Look at these.
Those are cute.
Falling apart here.
Those kind of remind me of We Bare Bears.
Let me find y'all some real cute ones. We have this lady. I'll find my favorite one.
Sorry, I'm scrolling through Kindle Unlimited right now.
Oh, I never saw this one. This is so cute.
That is cute.
Gotta find it. It's probably the last card I'm gonna find. Oh, okay. This one is called Lovers.
Aw, I love the snake.
Cute. And then there's one more, but it's a morbid card. Well, I think this is cute. This one's the devil.
Oh, that is cute.
Here it is. Is this the one? No.
Vanessa, do you have a bird outside your window?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can hear it?
Yeah, it's kind of cute. It's giving ambiance.
It does give ambiance, so you'll probably hear it in some videos and stuff. Where is it? It's called the Hanged Teddy instead of the Hanged Man. I don't know where it is. But here's a morbid one.
Jeez. At least it's not actually going through. I like that one. I liked that one. Aww.
Yeah. I don't know where my hanged teddy one is. Maybe I missed it somehow. But it's supposed to be like the hanged man. Well, it's somewhere. Way to go, Bree.
For what?
Kristen, I don't know. I'm blanking. Bring them back. We missed the smutty monthly discussion.
Oh, yes.
I shall pass. It's okay.
I mean, if that's what you guys want, like, we can try to figure that out.
I missed you guys. Being very productive. Me too. Cheese. Laura's why jellies are called baby fetuses. Yes, because on YouTube they look like if you spam some, they look like baby fetuses. I saw that there was going to be a movie, so I wanted to read it before I get spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got till March. Love Project Hail Mary was actually looking at rereading it. Laura's into space. Understatement of the century. Hi, Morgan. I found BookTube through Book Roast. I was looking for planner videos. Wow.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, it's coming out in March 2026.
Babe, when we sat and watched Sinners the other night, the trailer literally played. What are you talking about?
It's not like I dedicated my career to space or anything. Just kind of in space.
No.
This reminds me of Kyle told me, like, when we first started dating, he went on a date with somebody before me, and they knew that he went to school for accounting. So one of the questions that the person asked him on their date was, "So you like numbers?" That's so bad.
That's a terrible question. That sounds like something I would ask.
It did not make it very far.
So you like numbers, eh? Where do you go with that? I don't even know.
Home.
Home, she said. Oh. Separate homes.
A group of sharks is called a shiver.
I
want to say shiver, but it's probably shiver.
A shiver. It's called a shitter.
I'm obsessed with those. Yes, the Teddy Tarot is my favorite. I think I found BookTube because I was watching writing videos, and then they were suggested to me, watched for a bit, then stopped watching New to Life, then started watching again for readathons. Group of Ravens is an unkindness. Look at that cute little devil. Ooh, which is better, space or cheese? Laura loves cheese, by the way. Cheese all the way.
I love cheese too, but I'm lactose intolerant.
So cute, very demure.
So cute, very demure.
Hi, Quinn. Just got home from dinner with the fam. What'd you have? Missed that completely. Oh, you have to go watch the trailer because it's so good. It's Ryan Gosling.
Oh, that man is so fine.
I do like them numbers.
Oh my god. Apparently you can ask Laura about if she likes numbers on a date.
You know what? It's funny because so the theme of Summerween this year, I feel like it's kind of got like two themes sort of. So there's like a cactus in the desert like sort of theme going on. That's why you see a cactus on the screen. But it's also like a UFO space. I think it's like UFO space in the desert. I don't really know how to describe it. But like my sprint timer, we're in space.
Love.
Yeah. We're like in a spaceship or something.
Is this Life at Spaces or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Are you paying for it now?
Yeah, I've paid for it for a while now.
Oh, okay. I was like, dang, I don't remember it looking like that.
Yeah, I think they changed it just a little bit. Moving some things around. Well, just like down a little bit. But yeah, we're going to go to space.
Thank God.
I did think of Laura when I had Swiss cheese on my sandwich earlier. That's about my level of knowledge about accounting. Cute. Quinn had Thai. People ask if I like books when I tell them I have an English lit degree, so about the same. Every time I tell people that I'm in the mental health field, they're like, "Can you fix me?" And I'm like, "Please leave me alone."
I already know you can't fix me. That's why I've never asked. So
I have
I
to
figured
see.
I'll just bring the worst out of you to match.
There's this. I don't want to. I want to show it on the screen, but I don't want to get in trouble for sending it. But it says, me and my bestie, because we realize that we will never have a midlife crisis because our entire lives are a crisis. I'll send it to you. Like, how do I send it to you? Because you don't have, I don't know, you're lost on Instagram.
Me?
Yeah.
You don't follow me on Instagram?
You're lost.
I'm lost?
You never look at my stuff anymore.
I don't look at anybody's stuff.
I'll just text it to you.
Please. That is the best way to get in contact with me. You already freaking know that shit.
I also have a book rec, which might actually. What?
Oh, sorry. Pause. Are you sending it to my Booktrover Instagram?
Yes.
That's where you're going fucking wrong, girl. You gotta send it to my personal one. I don't really go on the Bookstagram anymore. Look, okay, here's the thing, okay? I was listening to well, it was EDM music on SoundCloud, but it was a DJ that I really like, and they started the mix with this quote from a movie. I don't know the movie, but it was like, my notifications, I don't have notifications. I don't want my phone to tell me when to look at it. I choose when to look at it. And I was like, pop off. Same, girls. I turned all my notifications off. So if you send me something and I haven't looked at it, it's not you, girl. It's me, okay?
Okay.
But text me.
It's like Bree's ghosting me.
No, you have to text me. If you have my phone number, then we're close enough. I'll respond to you.
Laura, I have actually read this book and I thought it was okay. It was very cozy. Like, it's cozy sci-fi. So it's very cute.
Juan's been dying for me to read that one.
I don't think you'll like it, but
that's why I haven't.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't read it.
Whatever is wrong with my mind is above your pay grade.
Damn. That's so real.
Bree followed me on IG yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, you requested to follow me, and I was like, oh, I know her. She could follow me.
I don't think I'm following your personal on my book account. I just follow you on my personal account.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I do follow you, though.
Yes. Cozy sci-fi. Yes, it's very cute, and I think there's more in that series. My library has them, so I think I will check them out, like the next ones in the series, but I don't think this is a Bree series at all. Maybe it's because I read a whole lot of really hard sci-fi and I was really tired of it. Vanya recommended The Long Way Home to a Small Angry Planet. Such a long title. Showed up on my suggested people. Oh, my mom found my TikTok.
Did she? What did she?
So she keeps going, "Hi, Vanessa." And if you don't know, my mom is very Asian and like does not know, like does not understand. She doesn't know I do booktube, but like she just keeps commenting on my post. "Hi, Vanessa." "Hi, Vanessa. Can you see me? Hi, Vanessa."
Can like, you see me is crazy. Can you see me? Hi, Vanessa. Can you see me? That's adorable, actually.
My mom's kind of crazy, but like she's like crazy because she's just like unapologetically her, and it's definitely a cultural thing. Like she's not from the US. So
not me now commenting that on all my favorite TikTokers that have like millions of followers. Hi, can you see me?
And then she'll be like, so she calls me Sasa because I guess like that's just, I don't know, my nickname from her. She's like, "Sasa, what you doing?"
Reading, Mom. I'm reading. That's what you always wanted.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Vanessa was a Facebook person I may know. I know a lot of my YouTube people are showing up on my Facebook, and I'm like, okay, clearly there's some sort of crossover going on.
Yeah, see, you're not nobody unless I've met you in real life. You ain't on my Facebook.
I need a cozy sci-fi. Oh, there's one that. Oh shit, it's not cozy. Hold on, what is it? It's a little cozy. Have you read Vaughn, have you read John Scalzi before? Have you read Starter Villain? Because I think you will really like it. It's
the cat, right?
Yeah, let me get it.
The cat with the suit? No, I don't think he's read it.
This one.
Yeah, no. I don't think he's read that one.
This one is so good. It's this cat. I don't know, I can't remember the cat's name, but he's like a super villain. And there's a guy who his name's Charlie, and his uncle Jake dies and leaves his like super villain business to Charlie, and Charlie inherits this group of supervillains that are not human. There's a bunch of cats. I think there's some dogs. There's some dolphins. And the dolphins are like the mafia. This sounds like a Vaughn book. I just know it.
It probably would be. Vaughn, you should read that.
It's so sweet. So innocent. No, he hasn't read it. Starter Villain is so cute. A guy liked my thread post yesterday and then commented on 2 IG posts from 2022, 2023. I deleted their comments. I get so much spam, like bot people. Kaiju Preservation Society by John Scalzi is really good and funny. I also have that and I haven't read it. And then I recently, he came to my area and I went to his like little book signing and I bought his newest book, When the Moon Hits Your Eye. And it's basically about the moon. Ooh, Laura, if you're here, Laura would love this book. Hold on. This is like,
you guys didn't know this was a book rec.
This is about the moon turning into cheese. How could I forget this? Like space, cheese, Laura. But this is apparently where the moon turns to cheese. She's listening. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm listening. The moon turns to cheese. And apparently this is told from a bunch of different people's perspectives of they're witnessing the moon turn to cheese and they're like, holy crap, what do I do? So,
Laura, what would you do?
Look at this beautiful signature.
That's supposed to be a J?
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I love that.
But yeah, I think, yes, 100%. This is a Laura book, and I haven't read it yet, but I just feel it in my bones. When John Scalzi was talking about it, I was like, oh yeah, that sounds fun.
Wait, Laura, I want a 200-page essay. 20-page essay on what you would do. You would eat the moon. Oh.
Laura's 2 loves in one book. Oh my gosh. Hi, Corey. Hi, Katie.
Katie! I miss you so freaking much, dude. Where are you? No, it's me. It's me.
I know, like, I hope to see you soon.
I know.
Oh, caca for Katie. Just finished my 10th reread of Ready Player One. You need to move on, Vaughn.
Cat Villain.
Cat Villain is next. It's Starter Villain.
Starter Villain, you dumbass. Oh my god.
Laura would turn into a mouse. I am popping off with the Rex tonight. I feel it. Yep.
All right, guys, that's the stream. Anybody need any more or any more Rex?
Whee! Is Wallace and Gromit a thing in the U.S.? I know who they are. The dog and
the bald guy.
Yeah.
Yes, what about him? What about them?
I don't know how much of a thing it is, but I know who they are. Hi, Brooklyn. About to start our romance tropathon sprints, but wanted to pop in. Yes, so they're doing, Sarah and Brooklyn are doing romance tropathon. So it's like a little bingo board, and you can go read like romance tropes and just have fun like reading for prompts. And they're doing some sprints for their little mini readathon.
Love.
They literally build a rocket to go to the moon, and the moon is made of cheese. I do know that this book was based on that like child's tale. I don't know what it's called. Of like what would happen if the moon turned to cheese. So okay. Yes. On Laura's stream, she looks so studious as she's typing. Oh my gosh. I gotta go look at what she's doing. Fortunately, are you in a study moment? What do you call it? Session. I was like a study moment.
A study moment. Are you in a study moment? I don't know. I'd say my life is pretty steady right now.
Now she's trying not to laugh. I see.
Wait, let me see.
She's like, now everyone's coming over to Laura's stream to watch.
Sorry. Why is this AI freaking Bigfoot a commercial right now? Not Laura. Look, I see it. Oh, it's so cute, Laura.
No, we think it's so cute. I've done the same in like staff meetings before, where I'll be texting my group, my people, and we'll be like talking about how like full of shit somebody is at work, and we're trying to like say something about like this is going to be a great opportunity for everybody, and we're like, BS, like what are you talking about? We're just like shit talking in our group chat.
Oh Lord.
Oh my gosh. Stay focused. This is Mott. Holy shit, Laura, you have 502 people watching you right now. That is wild.
That's why she's trying not to laugh. She's like, I think she muted us. Oh, she didn't mute us. I saw it. I saw the smirk. Wait, maybe
That's
she
amazing.
did. No, she didn't. Okay.
I absolutely love watching her channel grow.
Damn, she's killing it. Almost 10K.
Yeah.
Go,
I think I was around when she was, and it wasn't even that long ago. She was at like 6K. I was like, crap.
That's cray.
So yeah, she just has like such a vibe, you know?
For sure.
And she keeps the people on track.
Unlike us, we cannot shut the...
Yeah, we're literally talking for an hour. Okay, we're going to sprint soon. My partner and I discussed the idea of the moon being made of cheese and was figuring out what cheese would match the density of the moon and whether the core would be molten cheese. Oh, John Scalzi addresses this in, I don't know if he does it in the book, but I know he addressed it at the talk I went to. He said, because people have asked him, he goes, because y'all are freaking nerds and you wanted to know. But he's like, people keep asking him what kind of cheese the moon turns into. And he's like, whatever kind of cheese you want. Like, he's not going to answer it. And he's like, it's whatever his favorite kind of cheese is. Because people want to calculate the density of the cheese. I was like, that is beyond... Like,
bro, y'all are reading smart people books. Okay. How do you go? Look, Vanessa, you're so diverse. I feel like 30 minutes ago we were talking about having intimacy with a freaking triangle, and now you're talking about the density of the moon if it was cheese. Like,
you know, if this book wasn't, I'm pretty sure it's really smutty. I think Laura would like it because it's math, and nerdy, like sciencey, but I don't know what Laura's take is on smut, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to her.
Let me watch her face.
She's like, oh, what is this?
I know we lag a little bit, so I'm just going to see what her face is when you're talking about it.
She thought about writing an April Fool's paper on it sometime.
No, she's very serious right now.
She's trying not to be. Well,
there it is. I saw it. Okay.
I do have a reading range. That's very right. Like, I read weird, messed up, traumatizing stuff to sentient object stuff to
self-help books,
to sciencey stuff to weird girl lit.
Are you reading that right now?
You would like this, Brie.
I want to read that. Okay,
really interesting. This one, if you didn't know, is about a sex therapist who has a transcriptionist. So the transcriptionist will transcribe all his sessions. She gets kind of attached to one of the patients that she's transcribing about, and then she actually meets the person in person, like in real life. And now she's like, it says starting an affair with one of the patients, but I haven't gotten to that yet.
Okay. Interesting. It's giving very like female lit.
It's weird girl lit for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I would like that.
To give credit where credit is due, my 1 5-star this year was a Vanessa rec, and it was The Threshing Floor, which Brie, I think that you would like this one too.
The Threshing Floor?
Yes. It's like a cult mystery thriller book.
Say less. All I needed was cult. Is it by Juanita Bynum?
Mm-mm. No. Steph Nelson.
Completely different. This was a devotions book.
Oh, different. It does have to do with like the Threshing Floor is a religious thing, but this is not a religious book. Well, it has some religious people because it's like a cult, right?
Yeah. It's on KU. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll read it. Add to library.
I had to go check on Laura. She's doing great holding it together. Smut is fine as long as there is a decent plot. I'll read it first and then tell you if you might like it, but it's definitely a wacky plot.
Oh boy.
Swiss cheese, maybe. Thankfully, I'm not on stream because I have tears from laughter. There's also a romance subplot. Oh yeah, for The Threshing Floor. Mm-hmm. Had to go help my mom with dinner. Random question, Brie, but I remember you getting into K-pop earlier this year. Have you watched a movie called K-pop Demon Hunters?
Oh my god.
Didn't I just tell you about
this yesterday? Yeah, we were literally just talking. Vanessa and I were literally just talking about this yesterday.
Or Saturday.
Was it Saturday?
Yeah.
All my days blend together. Not yet, but I'm definitely planning on it because I saw the trailer for it and it looks so good.
Yes. So good.
Also, is it a movie? I thought it was a TV show.
It's a movie. Yep.
It is a movie?
Mm-hmm. Read the last 60% at one time. That's how you know it's good. It's very bingeable.
That's crazy.
Okay, let's stop the yap. Let's actually sprint. Let's read our book.
We'll be here all night. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to space with Dead Emma. Yeah. All right, we'll see you soon. Happy sprinting. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How did your sprint go? How'd you do, Bree?
I got to 13%. I've been like doing laundry and stuff, but I got to 13%. And this book is so weird. So I just found out like basically how, like what happened to make them pass away and how they are still like, they're not alive, but you know what I mean? Like,
They're unalive. They're undead.
yes, which is very interesting.
Yes. Yeah, it is very weird. There's some very like what the F like things that happen. I'm like, okay. Like that happened. I'm like not too much further ahead. I'm 15% in.
Mm-hmm.
So I just like I just got to the scene where I guess Emma is very curious about what it would be like to be with Max.
Okay.
Her stepbrother.
Also, I'm a little confused on Max because he has no head, but he says he wears a mask.
Yeah, it sounds like they configured this mask. They like fixed his head, if that makes sense. Like
But then she has to feed him through a tube or something.
He like lifts his shirt up and just like deposits his food in his neck hole.
Okay.
But it sounds like he got an injury to the face. I don't know if I can say it. And apparently, I don't know if this is true, but in the book it explains that you can survive with part of your face missing or your head missing, which again, I don't know how much of that is true. So I think what they did was they like configured this mask to fit over his face in some way. So this is supposed to be Max, I think. Oh, this is hard to see. This is Max.
Okay.
It's Emma.
Okay. Yeah, mine doesn't have pictures like that, so that's interesting.
Is there a better picture? Not really. It's kind of hard to see because it's so dark. But yeah, he just kind of seems like. Is he human?
That's what I gathered.
Okay. And she's actually dead. Like they explained, well, part dead. Because she has to be.
Wait, no. I don't.
She's dead.
I don't know if he is. I think he might be dead because they were talking about the estate and how she can't leave because they're both dead.
Yeah,
so, no,
that too.
I think they're both dead.
Oh, maybe he's a ghost is what it is. Like she's a zombie and he's a ghost. Which so they talked a little bit about their parent situation. So they're obviously like step siblings, but I don't were their oh yeah, their parents were married, but it talks about their parents have died. And so it's like they're not really siblings anymore. They're just friends.
Yeah, how they're not technically because okay, they are step siblings. So I mean, like they're not blood related, but since their parents are dead now, they're like technically.
Jeez, Kristen. A cousin on my mom's side, a large part of his face, his jaw, and part of that side of his face was removed by a self-inflicted wound. He survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, so something similar happened to Max, but he didn't do it. There was like a situation that happened with other people. I don't want to spoil it in case people are trying to read this, but yeah, I think they're both undead. I think you're right because they did mention about the aunt can't leave the estate to any of them because they're dead.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Disney Zombies? That movie music series has zombies, aliens. No, Dead Emma.
Very different. Not Disney friendly.
But yeah, now I'm getting to the part where it's like explained in the synopsis where he wants her, and she's like, oh, okay, maybe I want him too.
Yeah.
It's a little cringy, I'll say that.
It is. It's also like it could have been better written, I'll say.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just like, okay, we're getting into it, and we'll see, we'll see where this goes. I'm curious about when Jake's going to come into play and how, what happened to Jake, because he looks like Emma.
Yeah.
And then, I want to make a note. I think in case you're wondering, I am not reading this. The experimentation on children, it sounds like Emma and Max are the children in this, like several years ago, I guess. Right? Like their parents are scientists, and they were doing some experiments, partially to figure out what keeps Emma alive. I think that's the experimentation on children, unless I'm wrong.
I don't know. I don't think she really went into it, did she?
Well, it talked about her dad. Her dad was a scientist, and that's how, like, they figured out that she needs body parts to survive. Because she can't just eat, like, the easy parts, like fingernails and hair and stuff. She has to get the parts that are hard to find, like a hand or whatever.
Interesting.
That's how I understood it. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm still going. We're going, I'm 40 pages in, and it's not long. It's, how many pages is this? 212?
Oh, boy.
I'm tired.
No, I'm not tired. I'm not doing that.
Shauna had said right when we went to the sprint, 152 pages into it. I don't know what to think of it. And then I saw later that she commented, I finished. Gonna rate it 3 stars. Let us know your thoughts. If you want to do like spoilery thoughts in the Discord, tell us what you liked and didn't like about it. Okay, it's really good, and apparently the fictional boy band beat BTS's record. Yes, this is for K-pop Demon Hunters. Laura's blasting off to space. She's got 906 people watching right now. It's crazy.
That's amazing.
It is. Just got back from walking my neighborhood, and y'all are still chatting. Just eat your ear, Emma.
I just like how it started out like that.
Yeah. You're dying.
I'm like getting over having coronavirus.
Hello to Jen. Hi, Felicia. Paula's heading to bed. Good night, Paula. Got to page 36. Okay, you're not too far behind me. I'm just a couple pages ahead. Just ate dinner. Placed a large book outlet order. 6 books. What did you get, Sarah?
Ooh, love that.
89% of Murder on the Half Shelf, and I have no clue who the murderer is. I'm not a sleuth. It's okay. You don't have to be a sleuth. Sometimes you can just enjoy a book and not know what the hell's going to happen,
Honestly, I feel like murder books are better that way. When you really just...
You just don't know.
Yeah.
By the way, I watched White Lotus season 3 yesterday. Like, we finished it, and there was a plot twist that came out of nowhere, and I was like, oh, shit.
Did it make sense, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
You watch it?
I haven't watched. I've only watched the first season. We're finishing the new season of Squid Games, and then we're gonna watch White Lotus. But now I also need to watch the K-pop Demon Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
So much to watch.
Yeah. 15%. I didn't read. I watched BookTube instead. That's A-okay. 20% into The Stars Are Dying. Is this by... That's a different book. Okay.
I think I got this one at a Polycon, actually.
Who's it by?
Girl.
You need to do a book unhaul.
I actually don't know.
Do you hear me?
I need to do a book unhaul?
Yeah, so you can put some books on your counter.
Oh, God. I don't even know where to start.
timer's telling us to shut up. Okay.
Who is this by? The Stars Are Dying? Because I got the Bookish Box one, I think, from
I
there.
feel like it's not on the tip of my tongue. Like I can't.
CC Peñaranda.
Yes.
It's Nightfall Book 1.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Zach. I'm reading The Future is Female, which is an anthology of classic sci-fi written by women. I'm really enjoying it. It's good.
I like that.
Researched console setups for gaming that sprint. Nice. Got 6 books that will eventually be in a book haul. Stay tuned. Okay. We won't spoil it. Girl, I ate White Lotus up. Yeah, season 3 was my favorite, and I don't know if it's because it was in Thailand, which is my mother's, like, where she's from.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, ooh, like, I was teaching Kyle some things. I was like, oh, like, this is this, and this is what this means, and blah, blah, blah. So, it was fun.
Honestly, that girl that's in White Lotus, I forget what her name is. She is in that show Sirens on Netflix. If you haven't seen Sirens, it's really good too. Megan Fahey. I think it's her name. I don't know.
F-A-H.
Yeah.
What does she play? Oh, okay. I'll look it up. Chloe C. Yeah, I can't say it.
Yeah.
An Owl Creek box. Saw the preview for Sirens. She's gorgeous. She's really pretty.
She is gorgeous. You know, she was in Gossip Girl. She was like one of the girls that Chuck hooked up with or something. I have no idea.
Interesting.
I literally had no idea. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my books right now.
You're good. We're gonna go into another sprint so we can get some reading done.
Yay.
Or these old ladies get tired. This will probably be our last sprint though, because I don't know how I can't stay up past 10.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, to talk, but okay, hold on. All right, we'll see you guys in 45 minutes. Happy sprinting. Hello. This book is weird.
It's so weird.
I'm at 33%. How about you?
I'm at 26%. Sorry, I literally have like half a page left in this chapter.
Oh, yeah. You can mute me if you want. Or just la 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 la.
No, you're good.
I'm just like, I literally stopped in the middle of a chapter, the last sentence. I'm just going to read this. It won't spoil too much for you, but it literally says, okay. Basically, he's talking about how he's used to pain. Max stuck a chainsaw through my back until it came out the front as part of our 6th grade presentation in lab training. That's the sentence I literally just stopped on.
That's crazy. Okay, so I'm a little confused here because obviously Max and Emma are dead.
Mm-hmm. They're all dead.
They're all dead. Jake is dead too.
Yep.
So with what you just said,
and you'll find out about Jake if you haven't yet already. Have you?
He just got introduced and he was doing some things, but he hasn't explained where he's been yet.
Okay, so they'll explain.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I first got there too, I was like, how? Like, what? Because then it also gets more weird. And now this picture makes sense with the finger.
Okay.
So I was like, what the hell?
But I'm like, dang, literally my dude had to come in right after. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not big on the like stepbrother, stepsister thing. That was kind of hot though. It was kind of hot, okay?
Well, it's very obvious in this case that they're like, they talk about it, but like not overly talk about it, and they don't make it like weird.
Yeah, they're very much like we're not related. Like,
yeah. And they don't find some loophole to be like, yeah, like you're my uncle's kid or something. I don't know. It's like weird, like Credence, okay?
yeah, like you raised me, but you're not technically my uncle. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I feel like they're also like trauma bonding in this too, because they've all gone through like experimentation stuff.
Yeah,
but it's really weird.
It's really weird. Honestly, this would be great for like a weird girl lit book.
Yes.
So
it really would be, because yeah, it's just like I will say, like, okay, usually I like Sylvia's writing, but this book I'm not super fond of the writing. Like, it's very
immature.
Yeah, it's like very basic and like kind of not detailed or emotion filled, I suppose. But I like the plot and the potential of the book.
Yeah, I do too. I'm into it.
Yeah, it's like weird horror. It's definitely horror, like some body horror.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for just a weird body horror girl book.
But, and I mean, you're farther than I am, but like, it's body horror, but it's not like to the level of like, what's his face that wrote?
You're not there yet.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, damn, never mind.
It starts getting real weird with Jake. I was like, okay. I've made a couple of faces. I was like,
bullshit, never mind.
Yeah. I can only imagine it gets a little weirder, but I'm not hating it. It's not my favorite story ever either, but
no, but it's entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
No,
it's definitely we've had some good selection of books, because like this year we've done a cozy fantasy, we've done a contemporary romance. Well, we've done a couple of those. We've done some
high fantasy.
We've done The Whispering Dead is horror, but I felt like it was nah, I didn't feel the whole. This is horror, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think Darcy Coates is off my list of would read.
Yeah.
This is the second try I've given, and
Yeah, I'm just gonna get to the. I'm gonna read the series because I have that 5th book in a series that I need to read. I'll get there.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna request any more of her books because I just don't think her writing style's for me or whatever.
Yeah. It also reads very like, honestly, young adult.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But this was in response to that Fahey girl, Megan Fahey. She's also in Drop. I don't know what Drop is.
I've never heard of that.
Hello, Mai. How are you? Just finished Murder on the High Shelf. Didn't see that coming. And the ending. I love that. Hi, Liz. How are you? How's Tarot Readathon going for you? Hello, Christina. Popping in to show some love. Lots of reminders as always. And then hi, Bree. Read 165 of Sable Peak, and I'm loving it. But now I'm going to go to bed. Oh, yeah, it's really late for you, or I guess really early in the morning. Almost got through 2 more stories in The Future is Female and still liking it. Good. Just lurking today. The boys are done reading for the day, and we're going to watch some Gibbs in series.
Nice.
I just looked up Dead Emma. I don't know about that.
It's interesting. That's all I can say right now.
It's very interesting. Mm-hmm. I inadvertently participated in Summerween. I just finished The Bewitching by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. Ooh, I love this author. She wrote my first encounter with this author was Gods of Jade and Shadow, and the first time I read it, I was struggling because I just couldn't concentrate. And then when I read it for the second time, I was like, holy crap, I really like this. And I have a couple of other books by this author that I would like to read. Nice. This is one of them. Trying to finish another book for my tarot reading tonight. Some monster romance crack. What is it? You gotta let me know.
Monster romance.
What does Catherine turn you on to? I agree about Darcy Coates. I've read 2 of her books and I was just meh about them.
Yeah.
I'm working on What Feasts at Night by T. Kingfisher. So good. That's the second book to the one, What Moves the Dead. We read that one last year.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so The Bewitching comes out later this month. If you like her other books by her, definitely recommend it. Hold on.
Oh, nice.
Because I think I have this.
On NetGalley?
Yeah, if I could spell Bewitching, that'd be great. Oh, you know what? I don't have it. It's listed as pending for me. I think I thought I had it, but it showed up in my anticipated releases. That's why I was like, oh, yeah. Tonight I'm reading book 7 in Haven Ever After. I've never heard of this one. That's the monster book. I'll have to look into that one. Yeah, so I'm not gonna keep reading tonight because I'm very tired. If you couldn't tell, I'm like, ugh. I'm barely getting to 10 o'clock here.
No.
But to be fair, I have had a busy day. I was, what I did today. So I had a massage this morning, which you would think is like, oh, okay, that's relaxing. Well, now I'm very sore from the massage. It's a good kind of sore. It's because I did it with a man this time. I've never had a male therapist, a massage therapist. But he was doing deeper, firmer pressure, I guess. Not super deep. But I definitely feel it. It was such a good massage, I'll tell you that. He was like, you're going to be sore for a couple of days. I was like, yeah, I know. I've had some really deep tissue massages, but he was like, you just have a lot of stress. I was like, yeah, I do.
Oh, God. That's terrible.
And then I had a doctor's appointment in the afternoon that required me to basically run around for the rest of the afternoon and find medical records. So that was fun.
That's annoying.
So I'm tired. For some reason, her publisher loves me. I wrote a review for her arc of Silver Nitrate back in the day. Now every other book she releases, her publisher just sends to me. Ooh.
Hey, love that.
As someone who does not primarily read, I am both deeply honored and somewhat confused. Oh, read horror. I was like, I'm pretty sure you read.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Oh, I do have Hunted by Darcy Coates, but I haven't read it yet. Honestly, it's really bad when so I have, I think, one book by her called Dead Lake, and it's really bad when I can't remember that I read that book, but I have it marked as read on Goodreads.
That's how I feel like her books are. Like, they're very, that's so mean, but they're very forgetful. Like,
yeah, sorry. I guess she's just not for me, and that's okay.
yeah.
But like I said, I'm just gonna read that Gravekeeper series because I do need to read that 5th book.
I also think, to be honest, like, she's good if you are like getting started in horror. But I've read lots of horror and I need dark to actually like stick with me.
Yeah.
So
I've never read a Darcy Coates. It's never called to me. It calls to some people, you know?
But the theory of her books, like the plot, like,
yes,
really, like, they all sound so good. It's just, I don't know, the execution, the writing, I don't know. I don't know.
I feel you. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm probably not gonna do any reading tonight, because I'm tired. But I think I made, some decent progress. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm actually probably gonna shower and go to bed because it is just, if you live in the United States, you know that it's just hot as balls right now.
It's
and
so
humid, at least where like on the side me and Brie live.
It's so hot.
I tried Darcy Coates, not my jam. Also, I thought it was a male author. Oh.
I think she's also kind of young, so maybe she'll mature into like her writing
How old is she?
I don't know. She looks, well, I say she's young. She looks young. Let me look up.
Hi, Amy. Finished Hunted a few weeks ago. It was okay. Is this also by Darcy Coates?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Her age is not, her exact age is not publicly available, but literally if you look at her, she looks very young.
Oh, yeah,
like,
she does look young.
20s young.
Okay. Well, there's authors not for everyone.
Yeah, of course.
So keeping the trend alive and showing up during the last spring. Got it. Glad I'm consistent. It's okay. Jeslyn does it too. Does that book have pictures in it? No. So kind of. Like, this is about the most that you'll get for a picture. So the chapter headers are like this. Oh, I also have a special edition book, so that's probably why. And then here's Emma's page.
That's cool. Mine does not.
Let me find Jake's page. Jake's is like some weird light bulb. I'm not really sure what that is. So, yeah, there's no other pictures in here except for the chapter headers being like the.
Is Jake's like a potion bottle or something?
I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to tell. Because that would make sense. See?
Yeah.
But those are the only pictures, I think. Oh, and then this page. Yeah.
That's cool.
I've only read Ghost Camera by her, and I did enjoy that one. I'm just popping into bed. It's so hot where I live too. I know, and I just feel sticky all the time, you know?
I have not gone to the pool once this year.
I'm crazy. I would go to the pool if I had one.
I know. I usually go all the time. I haven't gone once this year. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I mean, it's just too hot to go outside.
Yeah, and I'm busy, and when I get home, I don't want to go sit and sweat.
Yeah. I feel you.
Mm.
Well, if you are reading this book and you want to chit chat with us, like spoilers, we do have a Discord that is linked down below. And you can come, there's a channel called Dead Emma. You come chat with us, do the little spoilery tags. And definitely don't forget to subscribe to Bree. She's also linked down below.
If you want. I've not been very active. I am planning on coming back. I don't want to give a date of when because I don't want to do that.
Take your time. Also subscribe to Gabby from Gabby Reads because she puts on this whole cool like Summerween thing, you know.
She found me my best friend.
And I think I'm doing sprints again tomorrow, but not late. Like it'll be afternoonish time for me. Potentially earlier in the day if I need to focus, but yeah. I'm just so tired right now.
I can tell. Your energy level went from like 100 to like...
Yes, to like...
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to end it here. We will see you guys next time. Bye. Dreaming every night like the last time.